Now, Captain Courteous, I have you in my web. You've been ensnared, Captain Courteous, and now you're helpless, simply awaiting your doom at my hands. You'll never get away with this, Professor Payne. I'll stop your dastardly plans again, I assure you. You can't stop courtesy. Ramble all you wish, Captain Courteous, but you will meet your end here nevertheless. Now, Sluggoth, activate the death ray. Yes, Master. I'll flip the big switch. What the hell was that? I don't know, Master. It seems there's a problem with the death ray. What do you mean there's a problem with the death ray? Well, I don't know, Master. It's just not turning on. I flipped the switch. Well, yes, of course. I'm not doubting your abilities. You, of course, flipped the switch. I'm not saying it's your fault, Sluggoth. But do try to figure it out. We have business. Shouldn't you have checked your equipment before this little event? I mean, we had this all planned out. I cleared my schedule for this, Professor Payne. Hey, don't look at me. I assure you I tested the death ray just recently. It was functioning properly. I don't know what the problem could be. Just give me a moment. Sluggoth, what's going on with the death ray? Well, I'm checking it over, Master. Apparently, it looks like there's a problem with the internal software systems. What do you mean there's an internal problem? That is impossible. I wanted to make sure the death ray worked. It did. For safety's sake, I even updated the systems. Everything should be working properly. Well, it looks like that's the problem, Master. According to the screen here, just give me a moment. Yep, that's the problem. It looks like there's a difference in updates. It seems the power relays and the firing mechanisms are now running on separate software updates. It's telling me that I have to update the firing mechanism software before it can be used. Well, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, how long is the update going to take? Ooh, yeah, that's a doozy. Sluggoth? Well, it says but it's going to take about an hour for the update. What? I don't have an hour. We are on a schedule. Can you just revert the power relays update to the previous version? No, apparently it looks like the new update deleted the previous software. So there's no way to go back to the previous version, Master. Oh, of course there's not. Well, perhaps this is a sign, Master. I mean, your death ray is a bit out of date. Perhaps you should think about getting a new one. Why would I do that, Sluggoth? My death ray is perfectly functional. I don't have to buy every shiny new death ray that comes on the market. And I'm not saying that they don't look good. But my death ray is a classic. Meaning exceptionally old. What was that? Nothing, Master. Perhaps we should use a different death device. No, I had this entire thing set up for the death ray. If there's no death ray, then this entire thing falls apart. That thing he's strapped to doesn't move. It's strategically placed so that it will be in the direct path of the death ray. No death ray, no death. You know, I'm finding this entire thing very unprofessional. Oh, don't give me that, Captain Courteous. You have no idea how hard my job is. I mean, yours is easy. You're just a pile of muscle with super speed and endurance. All you do is show up and punch through walls. You don't have any equipment to worry about. Nothing to maintain. This is a complicated endeavor. Ugh, I get no respect, really. None at all. You know, if you'd like, I could just come back another time. I mean, this was scheduled, but we can reschedule. Ugh, it's looking like that's going to have to be the case, because unless you feel like waiting around for the next hour, the death ray's a no-go. No, I don't think I can do that. I have a date coming up. You have a date? Already? I mean, I thought you were still getting over that whole thing with Miss Avalon. Yes, well, there is someone who's looking to fill the position of damsel in distress. Her resume is pretty good, actually. She worked with Rainbow Man. You know, superhero in the city west of here. Shoots beams of rainbow energy, right? Yes, I've heard of him. Good reputation. Well, I suppose I should just let you go. Because this whole escapade is just ruined. Why are there always so many problems? I'm telling you, Master, you just need to get a new death ray. Classic though this may be, I'm not telling you to get rid of it. But you need to update. Get some new hardware. Fine, Slagath. I shall go to the villainy store tomorrow, and we can look at the death rays. But you are not to touch or play with them. Remember, you break it, you buy it. And if you're good, we'll stop and get a frappuccino on the way home. Yes, Master.